A salmon's life begins in the dark, freezing corners of a forest river. It's a quiet starting point for a journey that will eventually span thousands of miles across the open Pacific. These pink, translucent eggs are wedged deep into the crevices of a rocky nest called a red. Here, they are protected from the crushing weight of winter floods, while the embryos slowly develop. In the spring, they hatch into alevins. They don't leave the gravel yet. Instead, they stay huddled in the dark, surviving entirely on a yolk sac attached to their bellies. This built-in calorie supply allows them to grow without having to expose themselves to the current to find food. This self-contained start is a biological necessity. By the time they finally emerge from the rocks, they have developed the strength and the fins required to navigate the rushing water of the wild river. When the yolk sac is gone, the young fish, now called fry, must leave their bunker. To survive in the water column, they swim to the surface and gulp air to inflate an internal swim bladder. This organ acts as a small internal float, allowing them to hang weightless in the current. Now buoyant, the fry can spend their days hunting for tiny aquatic insects while using logs and boulders to hide from predators. Depending on the species, these young fish might spend a few weeks or more than a year in this freshwater environment, essentially training for the challenges ahead. Navigating the floods and shadows of their home stream is a crucial preparation phase. Survival here is the only way to ensure they are ready for the scale of the ocean. Eventually, the fish undergo a physical shift into the smolt stage. They grow a coat of reflective silver scales, providing a layer of camouflage to blend into the bright surface waters of the sea. The downstream trip to the sea is dangerous. To stay hidden from hungry birds and larger fish, the smolts wait for nightfall, letting the river carry them tail first toward the coast. At the river's mouth, they reach the estuary. This is the transition zone where the fresh mountain water meets the salt of the sea. While lingering in these brackish waters, their internal chemistry reconfigures. Their gills adapt, their kidneys adjust, processing salt water without dehydrating. Without this pause in the estuary, the shift in water chemistry would be fatal. This adjustment period is the only way for a freshwater fish to survive the transition to the sea. Once in the Pacific, the salmon focus entirely on growth. They can spend up to 7 years hunting smaller fish and crustaceans, traveling thousands of miles and gaining significant weight. To find their way back across the featureless ocean, salmon track the sun and Earth's magnetic fields. Reaching the shoreline, they switch methods, using a highly sensitive